Hi, everybody. Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm James Sabalski. These rosters are absolutely loaded. Filthy amount of talent. Let's see what's in store for this hot matchup. We are about set to drop the puck as both centers make their way into the dot. The Oil Kings get off to a good start as they win the opening faceoff. There's a shot. Turns him away. That knocks him off the puck. Hot face, and it's go time.
It's go time right off the hop, and fighting, physical and emotional dictating of the pace, and it's going to be a great one.
Well, a spirited scrap comes to an end with the takedown.
I think he might be relieved as they head to the ice as he was taking a thrashing.
I think you're right.
Hockey is played at high levels, and it's so intense, and sometimes frustrations and emotions boil over. And this fight is a result of that, but the winning team is going to be the home team, and you can feel it in the building. All the energy has been built for the home team.
A wild couple of minutes there, and things have finally cooled down as both teams will settle in for the face-off. Anderchuk's got it in the defensive end. At center ice now, he grabs the puck. Toronto's looking to break out of their own end. Tucker's going to play it against the half wall. He was totally locked in on that play. The Maple Leafs get a hold of the puck. Off a stick. Works it across to Anderchuk. Oh, this looks dangerous. Passes it over. Scores! Wow, what a play to complete the goal!
That's great puck movement, James. Working hard away from the puck to support the puck carrier, and they gained that entry because they got numerical advantage, and they capitalized and executed with it.
The Oil Kings strike first here in the opening frame. A relatively early goal in here in this one.
Well, you can see that the team is starting to settle in, and it's typically halfway through the period when you can see who's got the legs and who doesn't. But it's been a consistent effort. Now they've got the lead. Hey, often when they get the lead, they finish the game with the lead. So that's a nice way to start the game.
Caulfield's lugging the puck. Takes a shot. Oh, can't get it to go.
Well, and it's a good scoring chances. A quick release shot, but unable to convert.
And tries to make a diagonal pass to Matthews. Moves it to the middle. Oh, and he whiffs on it. Toronto's got possession here in the offensive zone. Look at that hit. Maybe try to wear down the opponents here. The Oil Kings gain control of the puck against the wall. Went for the dirty dangle, and it goes sideways.
Trying a nifty move when you have good hands. Sometimes it works, sometimes you get denied, and that's what happened there.
Toronto's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Right up Main Street and on the attack. Toronto's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Quick shot. Picked up along the wall by Gurianov. Great blocker stop by Joseph. Play blown dead. Let's get the call.
A tight game at the end of a period. You take a penalty. The PKers have to come up huge and get you to the intermission.
Toronto sending their power play unit out for the first time tonight.
Well, trailing in the game, here comes the top power play unit in the league, and they are such a threat when they possess the puck.
Unloads a shot! Scores! And they convert on the power play.
Well, they drew the penalty because they were competing and they were urgent on the puck, James, and then the same approach came on the power play where they knew how to hound it and retrieve it, and guess what? They were rewarded for their efforts. You know it's a hard shot when the goaltender gets a big piece of it, but it still trickles in.
In the final moments of this period, you can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Puck picked up by the open ice. From the point, they take control of it. Glass glove by Potvin.
Messier's got to find a way to physically and emotionally engage without his fist chains. And you know how effective and how valuable he is when he's on the ice. I mean, look at that scoring chance he just generated.
Play set to resume with the face-off ready to go. Tees it up from the back end. Both teams getting a good sweat on after this first period. We've got lots more in store, and we're coming back with a clean sheet of ice next.
Well, we've seen a pretty good sample size already played thus far. Cheryl, your assessment.
The Oil Kings really haven't generated anything offensively, and I believe it starts in their defensive end, James. They're not connected. They're not getting exits that create speed through the neutral zone, and their opponent's doing a good job to shut it down. They have a minority of the shots, but they're lucky it's still tied. They can get back in this game.
Big hit, and that frees up possession. Grabbed along the boards by Tavares. A little bumping around, but still maintains possession. Can't get a hold of that pass. And he's ridden off the puck. The Oil Kings will play it from the defensive zone. Taken by Caulfield. More than half the period left to play. We got a tie game. Matthews wins possession in the defensive zone. Toronto's moving it into the offensive end. Just gets enough to keep it out.
This might have been a case of look what I found by the goaltender, because he's got one of the best, most accurate quick-release shots in the game.
A little rock'em sock'em on the play. Slides the puck across to Besser. And now it's grabbed by Marner. The Maple Leafs looking against the half wall. On a good textbook hit there. Sends it up in front. And he denies that great opportunity there. There's an injection of energy with that hit. Scores! The go-ahead goal puts them in front.
Well, now they're in front, James, so they'll have some energy. You know that their first few strides will be more urgent, but they'll have to be accountable on the other side of the puck as well. Man, this game is highly entertaining. So much speed. A chance at one end gets countered, quickly goes the other way, and you catch the coverage off guard, and then they're able to score off the rush. Unbelievable play.
The Oil Kings are in the driver's seat now with that one-goal lead, and timing, Cheryl, late here in this period. That's huge.
That's a huge booster for them, James, not only in terms of their confidence, but also the recognition of where they are heading into the intermission. Now it's about staying aggressive, but managing the puck. They need good blue line decisions.
Turn that chance aside.
Joseph's made a...
He scores! What a finish!
Well, you can clearly see what he means to this group, James. He is a leader. When he's on the ice, everyone is looking for him to lead the charge, and he has a beauty goal, and everyone knows it.
Toronto's push in the offensive end gets them the equalizer they needed.
Yeah, with impeccable timing, too, James. Yeah, at the end of the period, you always know you want to maintain your composure, but you also want to create a ton of energy. You don't want to be scored on, but you certainly want to score a goal. They did just that. They got themselves back at evens in this game.
Well, something was said they didn't like.
Yeah, running their mouths, and now they're fighting, and you got to figure something was said that they didn't like.
And scores the takedown, and that'll bring this one to an end.
Yeah, gets his weight over him and takes him down to the ice, and he's going to be the victor in this one. There's a lot of people in the game who don't like fighting, and you can see the reasons why, but look around in this building. Everyone's standing on their feet and the energy that it's created.
Well, with the chaos cleared, face-off now for both teams. The Maple Leafs come up with a defensive zone draw. Scrum along the wall. Puck picked up by McCabe. And loses possession after a solid hit. Moves the puck. And he makes the save. And there's the buzzer, bringing the second period to an end. You don't want to go home yet, do you? Third period action still to come. Welcome back. James Cebulski ready to bring you all the play-by-play. It has been a fantastic matchup here, back and forth at both ends of the ice. Let's see what happens in the third. Can't hang on after that hit. Fires it on net. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one.
Goaltender spends so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
Caulfield's going to play it to the corner. Messier's exploring options with the puck. Back to the blue line. Solid body contact. Denied that one.
Does a great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his crease and make the save from a high-danger area.
With possession along the wall. And we take a drive to Clutch City as they take the lead.
Well, the lead is in their hands, and now it's about building off of that. Good shift management, dictating pace, controlling the offensive zone. Everything now is on the line. This is actually a tougher play than it looks, James. You have to have timing and an awareness to be able to get your stick on that rebound and then bury it. Not a lot of time and space available, but he executes perfectly.
Toronto's motor has been non-stop tonight. Lots of shots on net, and they lead in the third. Along the half wall with the puck. Scores! And they're cooking now.
The opponent has no answer for them right now because they're relentless on the puck. They garnered some momentum after multiple back-to-back goals, James. They don't want to leave any breathing room and let their opponent get some life back.
Still lots of time left in the period. Toronto's really controlled the pace of play these last few minutes, leading by 2. And they take control of the puck here in the neutral zone. Toronto's ready to go on the attack. Into the attacking area from the left side. And not much on that one. A turnover. Here they come. Scores. Max Domi.
Oh, this is definitely a goal that they'll want back, James. I mean, 2 huge things went wrong. You have a gaping mistake in terms of your coverage and also managing the puck. You got to do both if you want to get the puck out of your zone.
Toronto's performance tonight still showing no signs of let-up here in this third period.
Well, they've had such an impressive performance, James. It's been dominant in all areas of the ice, and there's been no lag or no let-up. The message has been clear by the coaching staff as well as everyone on the...
And here we go. And that'll do it after that one.
Gotta know who you're fighting, and he landed a perfect one right there and took him down. Well, he looks visibly shaken here after taking a couple of punches, James. That's a tough one, and it's the danger of fighting.
Looks like the emotions have settled down. They've got calm back on the ice, and let's get this puck drop once again. Here's a blast. Too much congestion blocks the shot. Toronto's got control of it now from their own end. Putting the hard hat on here. What a hit. And now it's to Barbashev. Up along the wing. The Oil Kings are across the line and into the offensive end. And he gets just enough to keep it out.
Shooters work so hard in practice of getting the wrister off fast and hard, James. And this goaltender, he gets across quick and makes the stop.
Can't stay on his feet after that hit. Right in front. How did he stop that one?
Man, he was right on that puck. He knew exactly where it was. It was tight to the crease. He got out and challenged right away to make the save.
Moving into the attacking zone. Shot. Denies him.
Joseph's got to make more stops like that, James. He's got to reset the momentum for his team. I mean, it's not about what happened or the present moment. It's about the next save, and that's the key contributor to reset this team and get them moving forward.
Look at the Savardian spinorama. And we'll get the whistle up. Well, no surprise this was coming.
Yeah, and there's all those other things that happen in a game that we don't even see, and you know that they've exchanged words throughout the course of this game, and they're finishing it off with a battle.
There's the takedown. I think that might be kind of a mercy rule there, right, Cheryl?
It's a mercy rule as they're exhausted, and you can see them as they're panting, but what it does mean is that the officials can come in and just break it up. Sometimes you hate to be on the other side of this. You know that your opponent, when they're getting blowed out late in a game, they're going to be physical. They're going to get the fists up, a lot of mitts going at it. And this is a product of frustration. You're getting blown out in the game. You're just trying to send a message.
Tavares wins the faceoff at his own end. Sends it in front. Picked off in front. Puck grabbed by Anderchuk. Slides it across to Labushkin. And the crowd's on their feet, saluting the team after a hard-fought effort this evening. Too much congestion in front. Scores! Oh, what a finish! Too sweet!
Well, the reaction on the bench, it says it all, James. I mean, this is their fearless leader. Provides a ton of energy to this group. The timeliness of the goal, the energy that he brings, and encapsulates what he means to this team. Everyone on the team recognizes that when their leader scores, it's about the intangible, the hard work, the work ethic, the drive to compete. And that sends a message right down the entire lineup. Let's get going.
And they win that neutral zone draw. And that's all she wrote from this one here tonight. This was one of those nights where everything seemed to click, at least at one end of the ice.
Certainly through the neutral zone as well. They were able to gain entry very easily, and then they would throw the puck on net and drive the lanes. Did a great job on that.
What a game, what an atmosphere, and they're not done just yet. Here they come back out onto the ice.
Oh, listen to it in here. I mean, it's electric. They just love what they saw on the ice, and they're getting a salute, a thank you, which has gone down as tradition for this team to be able to say, hey, fans, you've been there all the way.
Well, that'll bring an end to an exciting night of hockey, and for all of us here at EA Sports, including Danny, Matt, Natalia, all in the truck, I'm James, she's Cheryl. Good night, everybody.
Well, this should be a fun one on the ice tonight. Hi, everybody. I'm James Cebulski for EA Sports as we get set to drop the puck on a little hut.
The officials there at center, and I think we are about to get this one underway. The Silvertips win the draw, and they'll start on the attack. Picked up along the boards by McCarr. Absolutely levels them.
In order to dictate the tempo of the game right at the onset of it, you want to make your opponent think and hear you coming, and that's what he does with that first hit.
Oh, what a save in front. Let's go! Right on the doorstep. The rebound there to be had, and they made no mistake about tapping that one home.
Sometimes when you're in your own zone, you can get caught wandering or roaming, James. What I mean by that, your eyes start to focus on the puck and you start to slide outside the middle of the ice. When that happens, guess what? You open up the primetime scoring area, and that's what happens here.
Toronto's on the board. The crowd's loving it. I even think the coach is smiling on the bench, too.
That's always a good thing when you look back at your coach and they're smiling, because it doesn't happen often, James. The one thing that does get a smile is a great start, because they now know that you are ready right from puck drop, not from just a physical standpoint, but from an emotional side, too.
Here he is. Takes the shot. Oh, and it stays out as he gets a piece of that one.
He's able to make a clean save on that wrister, James. A quick release shot, and he's square to it.
McCarr's taking the puck behind his net. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Shot, and that goes off a body. Halleck's moving it ahead. Toronto's got the puck along the wall. And he makes a save there. The Silvertips take it along the wall. Here's a short pass to Hughes. And he takes the feed. The Silvertips gain control of it. Oh, he hammered him on the play.
Oh, this is just a...
Oh, he stopped it. What a save on the play.
And there's nothing technical about that. That is all about the will to find a way to make that save incredible, James.
Taken along the wall by Murphy. Oh, he saved it. Oh, my goodness, what a
Oh,
stop.
that's unbelievable, James. I have no idea how he got to that puck with some gymnastics at its finest. Hughes was banged up during the shift, James. I'm not sure where it happened, but for the most part, he's been laboring, trying to get back to the bench or find the appropriate time to do it almost the entire shift.
Demko's butterfly effect zone ability is when he makes himself big, covers the net, and still has that mobility while down to keep up and make a stop, guys.
And they win the draw in the offensive zone, and they go to work. Stopped with ease. Moves it to the middle. Oh, and he just couldn't properly connect with that shot. Icing is the call. We're going to face up at the other end. Late goings of this period. We've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone.
The coach and team reminding each other that this is a critical face-off. Anytime you've got your opponent on their heels after an icing, you have to find a way to have urgency in attack.
Here they come on the attack. Here's the chance in front. And that's intercepted. There's the whistle. Let's get the call from the officials.
Well, you have to look at the personnel to see who gets the advantage here, because it's coincidental, but it's who the team loses that really matters.
A little 4-on-4 coming up here. Hey, a lot of people excited as this opening period comes to an end. One of the all-time great rock acts from the 80s getting set to play here for these fans. And we'll catch our breath. Back with more in a moment. is underway as the puck is dropped. Well, Cheryl, we got 20 minutes under our belts in this one. How do you sum up the performance?
Demko's been so dialed in right from puck drop, and really the only player that has been. He has been under siege. Yes, they're trailing, but they still have an opportunity to get back in this game because of him.
We're still in the early stages of this period. We got a 1-0 game to this point. Tavares has it in their own end. Riley's moving the puck through his own zone. Picks it off. They go back on the attack. What a steal in his own end. The Silvertips have a hold of it in the defensive zone. There's a collision with some authority. Shot! Makes the save.
There's no question the goaltenders know who the shooters are in the league and what style of shot they take, and he's able to get a perfect read on the shooter here. That quick release shot, he knew that wrister was coming all day long.
The Maple Leafs will be tough to beat tonight if they continue to play the way they have been, really active in the offensive zone. Sakic's won the draw, and they're on the attack. Oh, gets a little piece of it and keeps it out of the net. Denies him.
Well, this is a really great save, James. I mean, you can see that he's battling for position. You can see him moving up and down as his eyes are trying to track and find the puck. That's outworking your opponent and finding a way to make the save.
Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. Toronto's ahead 1-0. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Slides the pass over to Tucker. Into the corner now. Wrist one. Stopped by the goaltender.
Demko's dialed in and able to redirect that puck to the corner.
The Silvertips cross the blue line and are on the attack. And he slides it quickly to McDavid. The Maple Leafs have the puck now. Oh, textbook poke check to turn that over. Now he takes it over the line. Fires it. Great read as he crouches down to block it. And he makes the save on that play. Moves it quickly over to Hughes. Moves it to the middle. And that goes off a stick. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Great save by the goaltender on that redirect.
This is a dialed-in goaltender, very aware, knows where the shooter is in that low slot, and makes the save.
Here in the late going of the frame, 1-0 the score. Puck is dropped and we are back underway. And he takes the dish. Big time hit on the play, and that had some hot sauce on it.
They
score, and it's back-to-back tallies.
Yeah, and they've been chomping at the bit. Now they've got their opponent on their heel. They need a quick change here and find a way to continue the momentum. Well, coaches always say if you're not afraid to drive the net, good things will happen, but typically expect a shot to come, not a beautiful pass when you got a defender right on you while you're shielding the puck. That's just a great play, a great drive, and a great pass to finish it off.
Toronto's now gone up by 2 here in the late going to the second, and this is a nice place to be here, Cheryl.
It's exactly where they want to be, and they won't want to sit back. They'll want to continue to push right through to the end of the period. They've got that nice, healthy cushion. They don't want to give it away.
Here's a shot. Denies him on the stopper. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. Some last-second communication with the D as centers get ready to drop the puck. A chance! There it is. That's a wrap for period number 2. Both teams will get a chance to get a little breather here, and we'll come back. Third period action next.
to drop the punt here in period number 3. And the puck is dropped, and we are underway here in the third. Cheryl, 40 minutes in the books now played. How do you view this one?
The Silvertips can't seem to find a way to get shots on net here, James, and they're going to have to if they want to get back in this game. I mean, it's still close because of their goaltender. Now in the third period with less runway, they got to take some risks, they got to take some chances if they want to gain offensive possession.
Puck scooped up by Yossi. Here's a pass down low. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Handles the pass. Takes a hit, he goes down to the ice and tosses up the puck. Toronto's got it in the neutral zone. Quick feed to Kane. And that's intercepted by Leah Bushkin. Sends the pass in front. And that goes off the body and a ride. Throws it to the middle. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Slides the puck to Hughes. Takes it to the net. Decides to think about it. Scores! And they finally break on through offensively.
Oh, that's got to feel good, and they're hoping that the floodgates will now open because you know that they've had a real effective game. They've been hard on the puck. It just hasn't gone in for them, James, but they haven't gotten frustrated. They've stuck with the game plan, and here they are. When you can play with speed off the rush, it is so dangerous and effective. He is known for it, James. He opens up his ice, and what a beautiful feed to execute on that goal.
More than half the frame has been played here. The Silvertips make their way back into the face-off circle, still in search of another goal. Taken by Riley. Quick pass to Matthews. And that one's turned away. Scores! And just like that, they take that momentum away.
Well, that's a huge shift. I mean, listen, their opponent scores, and instead of allowing them to build the confidence on it, they stomp it out right away. That's exactly what you want to do if you want to be a competitive team.
Toronto's been the better team tonight, Cheryl. Look at this. They've got the extra goal now here late in this third.
Yeah, and that's a huge goal, James, right? It gives you the extra cushion. It's kind of an insurance mark. You know they're going to try and pull their tender late in the third. So now you got a little more breathing room in this one.
And we'll get a face-off after the offside call. Toronto's got the edge in the shot department, a big reason why they lead here in this third period. And off the draw at center, they take control of the puck. The Silvertips gain possession. Just an easy pad save made by Potman. Scooped up along the wall by McCabe. Getting a little too physical to maintain possession. Nylander's got it along the wing. On the backhand! Oh, what a stop as he used to just paddle to swat it away.
Potman's been solid here tonight, James. I mean, look at his save percentage. He's been excellent between the crease, and that's making the saves that you need to and you want to at the appropriate moment. Man, his team's been effective going north.
Tavares wins the draw inside his defensive zone. Referee's hand goes up in the air. We got a delayed penalty coming up here. Play is stopped, and here's the official call.
You have to constantly remind yourself to move your feet and get closer to the action. You wind up reaching, you take the feet out of your opponent, and you wind up with a tripping call.
A chance to capitalize here on the power play.
Best power play in the league gets another opportunity. You know their position and how they can execute. But if they can get another one, they're really setting the tone and putting their opponent on their heels.
And now it's grabbed by Kadri. Grabs the puck behind the net. Nearing the final 60 seconds in this one. Moves it to Kane. Picked up along the wall by Dunn. Oh, absolutely hammers them. Here they come, three of them. Feeds it over. Gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. They win the face-off here in their own end to take possession. From the open ice, they gain the
The Silvertips move the puck in the defensive zone. And the crowd's on their feet, saluting the team after a hard-fought effort this evening. And the referee caught that trip on the play. We've got a delayed penalty coming up.
This penalty is a frustration call. You're down by a few and end of the game and you take one. That's all it is.
Offense is on face-off and he wins the draw. That's all she wrote from this one.
Cheryl, I really like how this team stayed with it all night long. They ran into a hot goaltender, but you know what? They kept putting pucks on net, and it paid off.
It really did pay off, James, and sometimes you do have to stick with the game plan and really trust that what you're doing is right. Listen, they earned the possession time. They earned the ability to get the puck to the net. They need a little more net front presence, I thought, but they found a way to capitalize.
And the fans are getting loud once again to salute their Warriors here, Cheryl.
Oh, yeah, this is a lot of fun. I mean, this is the connection that you see between a fan base and their team, and it's a tradition, right? You come out on the ice, and you want to salute them and say thank you for providing energy throughout the game.
Thanks so much for taking time out of your schedule to join us tonight. From all of us here at EA Sports, I'm James Cebulski. See ya. Both Hunt squads are ready to go. This should be a fun one. Hi, everybody. James Cebulski here for EA Sports. No shortage of skill on the ice tonight. The Maple Leafs take possession here on the opening draw, and we are underway. Team Canada's got the puck in the defensive end. And that's stolen, and they'll go on the attack. Puts it on net. Stops that one.
How many times have we seen this save before from him, James? I mean, he loves the butterfly position. He's real mobile in his crease, and he makes the save.
Oh, what a move. He gains the zone.
This is a great entry, and now you can attack. You've spread out the zone and created a ton of opportunity for yourself.
McCabe's getting 2 for interference here. He's off to the box. Team Canada sending their power play unit out for the first time tonight.
An opportunity here to go up by 1 on the power play. You know they've worked on this in practice. It's something you do, your repetitions. This is what prepares you to be big in these moments.
Trying to get something going here with this man advantage as they start from their own end. Great heads-up play in the neutral zone by Anderchuk. And a nice takeaway on the defensive end by Coffey. Carrying the puck deep inside his own end. Oh, you can feel that from up here.
The cliche in hockey is you want to start the game hard and physical and really set the tone, and that's what he was doing right there.
Slides the puck over to Bedard. Referee signals penalty coming up here with a delayed call. Both teams back to even strength as the power play comes up empty-handed, and we are still tied.
Well, the only good thing about that power play unit was they got in zone and got set up, but you can have all the possession time in the world, but if it doesn't generate opportunity, it means nothing.
Ekblad's pick on the play has resulted in an interference penalty.
Lemieux's got that zone ability that helps him generate scoring, guys. With more ice available on the power play, let's see if he can get a good look here.
And they win the draw on their own end. Oh, they telegraph the pass, and he picks it off. Takes the shot. Oh, what a kick save. Tremendous athleticism on the play.
Not trying to take your job, James, but I have to mention that big hit. Wow, that was a ringer.
And he'll likely feel that one in the morning. They score! The go-ahead goal comes short-handed.
This is why you play the game, James. This is not how it's supposed to happen. It's a real deflator for the power play unit. Now they've got some work to do, but man, the other side, there's a ton of momentum going now. Some goalies have cat-like reflexes, and tonight he's just a little slower, James, to get across, and unfortunately it hits him. He doesn't get all of it, and it winds up in the back of the net.
Toronto's hard work pays off as they get on the board first here tonight.
Yeah, getting on the board first over halfway through the first period, and there hasn't been much going on here in this game. It's been back and forth, but it's starting to open up with this first goal. Gotta hope that there's some more offense in this one.
Tucker's got the puck in his own zone. Here's a chance. A simple stop with the glove by Roy. Power play expires, and they got to be left shaking their heads as they fail to convert and serve up a shorthanded goal. Scores! Connor McDavid!
Well, without a ton of time and space in that high slot area, he makes the right choice of selection of shots with that quick snapshot, pulls it into the feet, disguises the angle, and beats the goalie clean.
Past the halfway mark of this period, we are all tied up in this one. Matthews wins the draw inside the neutral zone. Takes a bump, but still hangs on to the puck. Hammers the shot, and that's deflected off someone in front. Here's a short pass to Yzerman. Grabbed along the boards by Sakic. Through the neutral zone, up along the wing. Doughty's got it to the side. Lets it rip. Great save. Toronto's got a hold of it against the wall. Matthews plays the puck. Centering feed. And that doesn't connect. Moves it quickly over to Yzerman. And nearing the final 60 seconds of this opening stanza. Skates across the blue line. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. And he hangs on just as time runs out. And with that, the first period comes to an end. Both teams will have a chance to get a breather, and they'll be back on the ice with period number 2 in not too long.
Going to be able to return to the game, James. I mean, that injury that he suffered earlier is going to keep him out. This is a tough loss for their team.
No, and you clearly kind of know where you stand from a coaching standpoint now, but that is a serious blow to the lineup here for the rest of the game. And he shuts the door on that.
He really owns the crease when he drops into that butterfly positioning, and for the shooter, I think it's intimidating. He makes himself as big as possible, and everyone knows he's athletic to boot.
Cuts into the paint! And we'll get a reset after the puck goes up and out of play. Lots of time left in this period. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Matthews has won the draw. They'll go to work offensively. Team Canada's got the puck along the wall. Wrist shot from the slot, and that's blocked away. Hotface got the puck from the back end. He takes a moment to backtrack, but maintains possession. Hotface stick handling in his own zone. And he moves it up to Gretzky. Quick shot! Just slide to the net.
This shot is really hard, James, but a nice reminder that if it isn't accurate, it doesn't stand a chance.
The Maple Leafs move it in. Penalty coming up. Whistle stops the play. McCarr's going off for a pair for cross-checking.
For the top-rated power play in the league, gets their first opportunity, and man, have they been waiting for this one.
And they take possession here inside the offensive zone. An easy glove save made by Roy. Doughty's taking it from his own end. Rips it. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Roy. Tries to the paint. Gets a piece of it to keep it out. There's the whistle. Let's see what the referee saw.
Well, he's frustrated with this call, and he's going to argue it with the official, but guess what? It's going to be a call. It's not getting changed.
McCabe's on this special teams unit, and you know he'll be looking to use his zone ability to get them on the board here, guys.
Anderchuk's won the face-off here in the offensive zone. And that puck leaves the zone. Team Canada's got possession at center. Hard hit frees up the puck. Loves the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. McCarr's going to join the penalty kill here as they remain short-handed. Joseph's going to hang on for a whistle. Yzerman's side still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. Play resumes as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. McDavid's got the puck. And that caroms off a body in the lane. And a solid effort by the penalty killers as we are back to even strength.
Well, I really like this PK unit, James. Just working in sync, almost as if they're on a pendulum or a string together, knowing exactly what the other is going to do, and a reason they're still tied.
Quick feed to Marner. Team Canada's got it in their own zone. Circles back to center ice. Team Canada's got the puck against the half wall. Moves into the slot. Denies him in close.
Love the way the goaltender gets tight to the shooter here. The puck's in the low slot. You want to take away time, you want to take space. Goaltender does it, makes the save.
Toronto's crossed the line and on the attack. An attempt to clear the puck from deep inside his own end. And there's the horn, bringing the second period to an end. All right, they say 3 is the magic number. Period number 3 is coming up next. Both teams seem fresh after that second intermission. We're ready to drop the puck on period number 3. We are underway here in the third, and this could come down to next goal wins. Moves it to the middle, and he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Takes the puck, and that shot gets caught in traffic. They score! And the deadlock is broken as they take the lead.
Well, that's a huge shift, and you can see everyone standing up on the bench. They know how much it means, but it's the next shift that matters most now, James. You want to kind of push and put pressure on your opponent when they're down. You can just tell that his teammates love playing alongside him, James. Why he is in on the battle almost every single play, and it also means that they don't have to go in there. They know he's got a nose for it. He's going to find a way to get the puck, retrieve it, and get it to them. That's what he does, and this goal is a byproduct of that.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Toronto's been the better-looking team over the last few minutes. They'd love to build on this one-goal lead. To the low slot. Oh, and it stays out. He got a piece of that one.
He's reading these shooters so well. He's getting in front of them. He's aggressive.
And they're going to dance off here. And there's the takedown, and I think not a moment too soon, at least with one of these fighters.
Yeah, if you're the one that's underneath and on the ice, you want to take your 5-minute ticket and march yourself over to the penalty box and get your rest. The Maple Leafs cheering on their player as he goes toe-to-toe in this fight. He's the winner in this one, and it's going to create a lot of adrenaline within this whole building.
Lindros needs to stick with it and try to rally back for his club, guys. They're trailing here. He's got that zone ability that can help get him going, so let's see what he does here.
Passes the puck over to Tucker. Team Canada's got it in their own zone. Oh, and a board-rattling hit right there.
Certainly was lined up perfectly, body on body, weight distributed right in there.
Puck picked up by Bushkin. Great poke check on the reach. Lindros plays it along the wall. Toronto's got the puck here in the open ice. Anderchuk's got it in the defensive end. Poked away at center ice. Pad save, and he made it look easy. Great job there. McDavid's got it in the offensive zone. Solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off his stick. McDavid's got it against the boards. Here's an offensive chance. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Puck is frozen, and we'll get a face-off. Here in the later stages of this period, it's a 2-1 hockey game. Dean's gained possession, and his great work inside the face-off circle pays off again. Here's a shot. That's blocked. Team Canada's got a hold of the puck now. Nearing the final 60 seconds in this one. And there's the whistle icing the call. A big face-off here inside the offensive end. And off the draw, they'll take possession.
So much time and practice working on D-zone faceoffs, and this is exactly why coming off an icing, you win it, and you have the opportunity to get out and get a change.
Pokes it away to stay on the attack. Toronto's got the puck. Jostles the puck loose. And he takes the pass. Quick pass to Bedard. Handles that one. Long lead pass into the neutral zone. Oh, he got all of that. What a save. Boardwalk. Oh, what a save as he denies them again.
That's a fantastic sequence of saves there, James. He was so dialed in, he tracked it perfectly.
Chance in front. He scores. It's in.
I absolutely love this goal, James. Where there's a will, there's a way, and it is a fight for possession. He's got the puck on his stick. He is shielding. He's very aware where he's being jostled, and then he takes the shot and buries it. He is so incredibly difficult to knock off the puck, James. He's got that wide base, which means he's incredibly strong. He's got a low center of gravity and extreme core strength. He's able to get to this puck and bury it.
Tavares wins the draw at center. And he takes the feed. Puck grab by Niedermeyer. Takes a shot. There's the horn. Neither team giving an inch to each other tonight, and so we'll go to overtime next. The moment of truth has arrived. Overtime is set to go. Here we go. Overtime is officially underway. Sends the feed in front. Great defensive heads-up play to pick it off. This is a face-off they'll definitely want to win here inside the offensive zone. Toronto's taking possession in their own end and sends it just out of reach. Team Canada's on the attack. Puck exits the zone. Steps inside the attacking zone down the left wing. Slip feed. Denies him. He got all of it. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. Quick shot. Makes the save off the outside of the iron. Well, you could feel this coming. Here they go.
Yeah, they were coming towards one another, and you knew it was going to happen. Both of the benches are elevated, standing up as this one's going on. This is why a lot of people are wary of fighting, James. It can be dangerous, and it can lead to significant injury.
A big draw looming here in the offensive zone. Anderchuk's won it in their own end. The Maple Leafs have it now. Team Canada's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone.
That's a true competitor's save. Just when you think that he's completely out of it, James, he comes across with a
Buffs regain possession of the puck. Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call. A critical draw here. Toronto's won the face-off deep in their own end. There's the horn, and an intense night will only continue, especially for the goalies with the shootout coming up in moments. Neither team has given an inch after 3 periods. Nothing solved after overtime. So here we go. Shootout. Let's go. And he stops that attempt.
I think he just does a great job of making himself as big as possible and took away all the shooting angles.
Gardner's up next. It's his time to shine.
Well, sometimes simple is the most effective in these situations, and he just gets in too tight and just runs out of room and unable to corral it and get a shot off.
Makes a save and look good doing that one.
Yeah, the body language, everything about him is telling you that he's confident and composed right now.
Anderchuk's hoping to end the goalless drought so far in this shootout. Shot scores! What a goal!
Well, I like that he came in with a little bit of speed on the shootout, James, and he didn't give anything away until the last minute. He has that quick release, he was accurate, and he buried it. This is why they practice it a lot of the time in post-practice, James. Goaltenders want to work on this, so do shooters. He does a great job of anticipating to make that save.
This has really become one of the real premier party destinations in the hockey landscape, and here's a reason why. Look at this celebration here, Cheryl.
And you got to love this. I mean, the fans are there for you while you're playing the game, and you come back out to say thank you to them.
Fun night at the rink, and for all of us here on the EA Sports team, I'm James Cebulski. Good night. Hi, everybody. James Cebulski back for EA Sports. Look at these rosters. They're absolutely stacked. Let's see what's in store for this Hunt matchup. We are about set to drop the puck as both centers make their way into the dot. The Bruins win the draw, and they'll start on the attack. Jones carries the puck in his own zone. The Bruins work it through center. Loves the puck into the offensive zone corner. Centering feed! And that's intercepted. Fires it on net. And that one's denied. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. Still plenty of time left in this frame. We're still scoreless. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. And he slides it quickly to Lemieux. The Bruins carry it along the wall. Beautiful feed up ahead from the right wing side. And it brings it off the pipe.
It sometimes happens in the game. You're not getting the bounces, but you have to keep driving the net and finding ways to get pucks to it.
Toronto's looking to break out. Matthews takes it into the offensive zone. Denied by the goaltender. Scores! And they tuck it into the back of the
Hang
net.
on there, James. I think they waved this off immediately. This goal is not going to count.
I know they didn't like the non-goal call, but the show must go on here. Here we go with a face-off. Gets a hold of the puck here at his own end. Now he slides it up to Ferraro. And he coughs it up with the pass. Scores! Oh, that was a beauty!
A great shot is going to beat the goaltender here, James, but he drops to that butterfly position. He tries to take up most of the net, but the shooter just finds it, finds a little bit of room, and buries it.
The Maple Leafs jump out to a 1-0 lead here, and they have been the better team, I'd say, through the better part of this first period here, Cheryl.
Yeah, they really have it, and I feel like they've settled into the game nicely, James, and they've had good possession time, and they get rewarded there by capitalizing on the opportunity, but I really feel that these next two shifts are really important here. The back half of the first period, you just scored. You got to find a way to continue to push.
Matthews has that zone ability that can help him generate scoring chances, guys. With his squad trailing in this one, let's look to him to try to spark this.
Looks like there's a delayed penalty being called here by the officials. Whistle blows, stopping the play.
Whoever has a role in this PK unit knows that they not only have to kill this penalty off and keep the game within reach, but maybe they can be opportunistic and pounce on a loose puck for an opportunity.
The Maple Leafs get their man advantage unit out there for the first time tonight.
Wow, this power play that's coming out top ranked, dude. What an arsenal they have in there. Wow, the ability to shoot the puck, pass the puck. They are such a threat from every area of the ice.
The Bruins played along the wing. Huge steal at his own end.
The Maple Leafs have been stealing pucks all game, and when you intercept passes and you find ways to get your sticks in lanes, you typically find a way to possess the puck, but they've got to open it up here. This game's awfully tight.
They score! A power play goal!
Well, specialty teams are often the difference maker. It's why you spend so much time in practice working on them, James, and they took advantage of their opportunity. What a beautiful play as they catch their opponent flat-footed on transition, and they create the numerical advantage. Odd man rush, perfectly executed. Speed, puck movement, and of course finish.
Toronto's on a mission tonight, boy, but they look dialed in.
They look dialed in, and they look fast. There's so much motion. Everyone is moving, and when they're moving, they're disrupting coverage and giving themselves lots of looks at the net, and they've been rewarded with a couple goals.
Forward pass on the play, and puck leaves the zone. Driving right to the front. Decides to think about it. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Moves it to McDavid. He says, let's get physical on that play. draw, they win possession. Passes over to Matthews. They've got some momentum here. Turns it aside with the glove. And they'll go on the attack. Great pressure by Matthews. Picked up along the boards by Marner. Centering pass. And that's gobbled up. And we'll get a whistle for a face-off. The centerman glide into position. The Bruins start with the puck in their own end. There's the horn, ending the first period. Both teams will have a chance to regroup. You do you, and we'll be back with period number 2 in a moment. We are about ready to get underway here for the second period. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. Well, something was said they didn't like.
Yeah, running their mouths, and now they're fighting, and you got to figure something was said that they didn't like.
And ding, ding, it's all over.
Yeah, the bell has rung, and he certainly got his done. When the fight started, the fans erupted, and then all of a sudden the tilt went the road team's way, and it got awfully silent in here.
Both coaches seem to have settled down their benches, and both teams are lining up here for the face-off. Gretzky's won the draw here in the neutral zone. The Bruins will play it in their own end. It's a contact sport, people. There's proof right there. And he was ready for that save.
He makes a great read on that puck, James. I mean, the quick release wrist shot, that's a tough one to stop. All the shooter wants to do is catch you off guard, get it in behind you, but he gets square to it. Natural tendency for players is to reach when they've lost position on their opponent. When you reach, often you take out the feet of your opponent. This is an easy tripping call.
McCabe's got that zone ability, and here on the power play, a little more open ice could be what he needs to unleash that offense.
They win the face-off here in their own end and take possession. Morrissey's lugging the puck. Toronto stop control of it now from their own end. Here's a short pass to Gardner. He scores! And does he?
might miss my voice, or you may not. Welcome back, everybody. Yes, it is your one and only Bam Bam. I'm not on the mic for long, only between periods and between games. I want to give a great big shout out right now to Big Boy and Honcho. Alright? I love those guys. Okay? They're family to me. Yeah. They're solid. Right? Those are boys from the hood. Yeah. And you wanna know something? Boys from the hood, we stick together. We know it too. And we can find each other. And then even by listening to how somebody talks, we can tell where you grew up from. We can tell if you grew up from a spoon in your mouth or if you came from the hood. Alright? And we are stronger than anybody else. I love you guys. Thank you all for coming in. Let's do the starting lineup right now. Dave Anderchuk and John Tavares with Darcy Tucker. Your bad news boys. Right there, line one. As always. Matthews, Marner, and Domi are going to be on line two. Sundin, Goryanov, and Abby Murphy. First female on the team this year, doing kick-ass job. They're on line three. Alright, now, the old school boys. Eric Lindros, Nazem Kadri, Mike Gardner are on line four. Alright, line one. Scary news. Morgan Riley and Brian McCabe, these two guys will likely put you through the fucking boards. Don't piss them off. Alright? Simon Benoit, we need to give him a new number because I keep forgetting that he has the same number as Morgan Riley. Not anymore. Now we changed that. He's working with Ilo Bushka. Alright? Bellick and Ekblad are holding it down on three. You know who tries to hold a savage animals in check? La Barbera. Hashtag no days off. Yep, she's behind the bench. As always. Botvin's going to get the nod between the pipes. He's going to be backed up by Kudus Joseph. Come on down to the bench, everybody. If you want your autographs done, you want your jerseys signed, you want your hats signed, your shirts, whatever, maybe even the ladies, you might want your tits signed. Curtis Joseph is going to be outside of the bench tonight, okay? And he's going to be mingling with the fans.
Welcome back, everyone. The Hockey Ultimate Team matchup set to get underway here. Officials got the puck, and we are set to begin here. Yeah, you can just feel the buzz of this city all day long, and we are seconds away now for this opening faceoff. The Steelheads kick things off by winning the opening faceoff, and here we go. Shot! Scores! They came, they saw, they took advantage of the rebound and scored.
Oh, he burns the goaltender on that one. Picks up the rebound and buries it home. Goalie looks frustrated now. James knows that you got to
The Steelheads were looking for a good start in this one, and they have certainly accomplished that with the first goal of the game just minutes in.
Well, you know, they would have talked about making sure that they established some presence and some pace in the game, in particular in the opening frame, James. But to get up a 1-0 lead on your opponent just minutes into the game, that is a fantastic start.
McCarr's moving the puck through his own zone. Pass to Marchand. Oh, no way to brace yourself for that hit.
You want to send a message to your opponent early in the game, and that early delivery of a bone-crushing hit, that does just that.
Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. We've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. Gretzky's got it. Now they'll look to see what they can do with it offensively. Toronto's got a hold of it along the wall. Here they come up along the wing. Rocked him in the open ice. Looks to get the puck over to Gretzky. Taken by McCabe.
Potvin's last save was absolutely incredible, James. Not only was it pure desperation and athleticism, but I'm not sure how he can stretch that far. I think he's been doing gymnastics in his off time.
Knocked away with the stick by Riley. Now over to Matthews. And that's taken away in the offensive end by Pasternak.
The Steelheads are in a tight game. They've got to start making good on all of those interceptions where they've been great spots and finding ways to get the puck. Doing a great job defensively, but they've got to convert.
Jostling for the puck, but still maintains possession. Hammers it. They score! And that's back-to-back snipes.
Well, it feels like there's a wave of momentum, and it has certainly changed here. You can get the opportunity, but you have to execute. That's 2 in a row.
The Steelheads extend the lead to 2-0 here, and we're still only in period number 1.
Well, they've really dictated pace in this one. They've owned the puck, and in the offensive zone, they're putting pucks to the net at will, and they're just dominating in terms of their shot selection.
Toronto's got the puck along the boards. And he can't hang on after that hit. The Steelheads grab possession of the puck. Passes on over to St. Louis. Quick feed to Labushkin. There's the whistle, icing the call. Big face-off looming. The Steelheads have created a lot of scoring chances tonight, and they lead it here late in the first. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone.
The coach and team reminding each other that this is a critical face-off. Anytime you've got your opponent on their heels after an icing, you have to find a way to have urgency in attack.
Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. Minutes in the books. Let's grab a breather and we'll come back with period number 2 in moments. A clean sheet of ice beckons, and period number 2 set to get underway. Here we go, middle frame now underway as the puck drops.
Well, Cheryl, we got 20 minutes under our belts in this one. How do you sum up the performance?
Toronto's had a slow start to this game, James. They're going to have to pick it up in terms of possession time. They're giving their opponent way too many opportunities and a lot of time with the puck.
McCabe's out there on this shift, guys, and he's looking to spark this team. If he can use his zone ability to generate scoring chances, he could really influence this game.
Big play inside the defensive zone. Rocks him. The Steelheads have it now. Looking for space inside the D zone. Puck scooped up by Kane. Shot. Oh, a clutch save!
Well, he knew where this puck was going. He's got a book on the shooter, James, and he gets square in front. Great position and makes the save.
Takes the puck. He scores! What a finish!
Well, you can clearly see what he means to this group, James. He is a leader. When he's on the ice, everyone is looking for him to lead the charge, and he has a beauty goal, and everyone knows it. But you can just see the infectious energy that goes throughout this entire lineup when he scores. That's a true testament to his leadership and what he means to this group.
The Steelheads make it a 3-0 game here in period number 2.
Well, it's still in the second period, James, so there's still a lot of runway left. But if they can continue to stay consistent and play this way, it's going to be tough for their opponent to get back in. They're pitching the shutout right now, and for a reason. They've been tight defensively as well.
Reads it perfectly in the defensive end. The Steelheads gain possession in their own end. I don't think anybody was hanging onto the puck after that hit. Takes the pass. Big time stop.
Hotman's movements are outstanding. I mean, he gets the position.
Oh, puts it off the iron. Had the side of the net, but doesn't go.
The Steelheads putting on a clinic in the offensive zone, trying to pad their stats and increase their lead. The puck has been on their stick all night long. This one goes off the post. It's a tough one. You can see the frustration there. Every shooter wants to score.
Here in the back half of this period, the Steelheads have taken control of this one, now leading by 3. Toronto's got the puck after winning the defensive zone faceoff. Takes the feed. And now it's grabbed by Tavares. Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away. Schwartz works the puck in his own zone. Here they come on the attack. Henderson, a great feed here in the neutral zone. The Steelheads have it against the wall. Sends the pass over. On the attack along the boards.
I gotta get on the mic and say something.
Toronto's got control of the
This is
puck.
bullshit. This is
And he
pure
loses
bullshit.
control here.
This person is using cheat codes every time I go up near their fucking net.
To do, James. I mean, sometimes you get cold or you get lulled into
they're
a
ahead
game where you've been in the offensive
3-0
zone most
on
of the
me.
time. So it's often about
That's
timely
bullshit.
saves that makes the difference.
That's absolute bullshit. They get to use cheat codes. EA Sports is so threatened at me. Like, look at this person. He says he's smelly, whatever the fuck it is. They're using cheat codes. They use cheat codes for the fucking game to win in the game. They're not anybody real. They're nothing. They're fucking garbage. They're no real players. They're not gamers. They're a wannabe gamer, right? But they will never be gamers. No. You know who gamers are? Gamers are people who have respect for the community, who give back, we help each other, and we grow. We look forward to making things better, not worse. Like, what the fuck? How many times? Let's just hang on for 2 seconds before I go into GTA. Let me say this. How many of you have looked at another race and thought, well, I don't like those people. I don't like those people because the news and the media turned around and said that those people are bad. Really? So that's called fear-mongering. Okay? And they're trying to turn around, literally, turn us against each other. Why would you want that? Why would you want to be against your own human? I grew up in a neighborhood where there was black people, there was Indian people, there was Filipino, there was Chinese. There was the whole, like, you could... It was like the whole spice rack was there. Okay? And we all looked out for each other. I grew up, one of my best friends, you know, sadly, he lost his life to a drug overdose. But JJ, I bring JJ up because me and JJ, he was my first friend in school. And he was black. He was blacker than night. Yeah. And me and JJ, they called us, what was it? Chocolate and oh shit, I forget off the top of my head. It was something. You know, they made fun of us a lot of times, right? But I always hung out with JJ. JJ with me and JJ. And in the neighborhood, I got to know about Filipino food. I got to know about Indian food. I got to know about a lot of things. And it was awesome. It was very, very cool. What's happening nowadays, is you're all looking at each other and you're hating each other for religious views, and you're hating each other because you look different from somebody else. Why? Why are you doing that? Don't do that. Who are you to judge somebody? You are not a judge. Unless you wear the judge robe, unless you go to the courts, and you sit behind the bench, and you have to judge people for your job and your career, then you have no right to go out into society and start judging people on their race, or what they look like, or anything. We need to love each other. We need to stop hating each other. You do. And you know it. And you know it's facts. And this bullshit needs to stop. It's getting out of control. It's wildly out of control. And where are we at right now? Where are we at, everybody? Where are we? We're in turmoil. Alright? Everything has been flipped upside down. And somehow we lost our morals and values. Hey? Maybe it's time for Bam Bam to come around and start kicking some of you in the fucking balls. Hey? And wake the fuck up. You're gonna let this shit happen around our country and weakness? No. And they're going against God. There's a bunch of fucking wackos that are going against God and burning down churches. And they're going against Christians now. Apparently us Christians, we're bad people. Yep. We're being targeted now as terrorists. Yeah, us Christians are terrorists, apparently. Well, then I guess I'm the biggest terrorist of them all. Let's open up Guantanamo Bay. Let's open up Guantanamo Bay, motherfuckers. Hey, you ain't taking me to jail. Nope. Nobody taking me in jail. I'll tell you that one. I was in bracelets one last time. I will never go in bracelets ever again. The next cop that tries to turn around and put me in bracelets is gonna get knocked the fuck out. And I will test him to his fucking core. Or she. Whoever fucking comes at me. Because nobody else is ever gonna fucking put me in bracelets. Right? Officer Klassen, you and I have something to fucking discuss in court soon. Officer Klassen, you and I'm taking you to court, and as soon as I see you in court, I'm charging you with assault for what you did to me. And I have pictures of it too. You slammed my fucking... You asked me to put my hands above my head. So I did. I cooperated with you. And what did you do? You drew your gun on me. You came up to me. You grabbed me. And with one hand, you held both my hands that were already above my head. And your right hand pushed down the back of my neck and you slammed my face right into the fucking hood of the cruiser. Giving me a huge black eye, which I took pictures of and shit. And then I asked you, how long have you been on the police force for? You said, a little over 6 months. Okay, well, you're trying to make a name for yourself. You're trying to be badass, and it's not working for you. And like, you just fucked up big time. And the level of corruption that's in the Edmonton police force, your ass is gonna get fucking put front and center, Officer Klassen. I will put you front and center. I'll put you front and center on YouTube. I'll put you front and center. I'll put your badge number out there. Everybody's going to know your information. I'll find out where you live. I'll find out everything about you, Klassen. You fucked up. You fucked up big time. You can do the right thing next week. You can turn around and drop your bullshit assault charge on me. Because if you don't fucking drop your bullshit like little tiny assault charge that you had on me, and you don't have fucking evidence for, I'll fucking run your fucking career right into the fucking ground. And I'll do it in front of the fucking courts, man. Ask Maria, ask my ex. I fought the last fucking asshole that turned around and handcuffed me and took me off my fucking property. Alright? Officer Sunderland. Officer Sunderland knows. He was suspended. He was suspended without pay for fucking kidnapping me off my own fucking property. He arrested me in Calgary. So, Klassen, I'm giving you a fucking warning, asshole. When I see you in court next week, you better be at fucking court. Because if you're not at fucking court next week, I'm filing charges on you. I'm filing charges of assault. Alright? And I got the fucking evidence for it. Alright? And then you better watch your back, asshole. Because when you're out of that uniform and you're out shopping, and if I catch you, you're gonna get a beating.
James Sabalski. Look at the star-studded talent on display for this Hunt matchup tonight. Well, we've been waiting for this one all day long, and here we go. The Blazers will look to go on the offensive as they win the opening draw. Oh, he caught him in the open ice.
Some players get into the game by
All alone. Oh, denies him on the play.
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play.
McCabe's known for launching pucks from the blue line, guys. His thundercrack zone ability is that powerful slap shot he delivers from the point, and you know what? It's a scary shot.
The Blazers take possession in the defensive end. Big hit. And that's knocked away by Tucker. The Blazers pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. The Maple Leafs gain control of the puck. Receives the pass. Oh, what an effort giving up the body there. The Blazers have the puck now. Taken by Karu. Shot! And that's blocked from someone in front. He was locked in there.
Well, that wrister had some heat, James, but he was able to get in front of it and turn it aside.
Plenty of playing time left in this frame. The game is still scoreless. Matthews wins the offensive zone face-off, and here we go. Long reach breaks up the momentum. Reimer's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. Past the midway mark in this period. Still looking for our first goal. Good job tangling up his opponent here. The Blazers take it across the blue line. Breakaway! Save on the play! Save on the play!
Such an athletic save, James. I mean, that's just all about competing, finding a way to get to the puck. As we look at that last save again, James, it is absolutely incredible and so impressive to see a goaltender just out-battle and out-will his opponent to find the puck.
Officials have got both teams ready, and it looks like play is set to resume here. Locks them up on the draw as they take possession. Stop that one. Toronto's got a hold of the puck. Quick pass to Marner. Fires it, and is able to handle that one.
That's a fantastic save, James, and you got one of the greatest shooters in the league in terms of their snapshot. He almost snaps his twig in half, and it's a disguise shot, so the goaltender has to be ready to be able to make that instinctual save.
Quick feed down low. Taken along the wall by Couturier. The Blazers played along the boards. All sorts of pressure here in the offensive end. They are really applying the squeeze. To the end wall to Fedotenko. Here's one more pass. Oh, what a save. And there's a little physicality. And there's the horn. I know one end of the ice certainly didn't want this period to end as the pressure finally stops. 20 minutes down. 40 minutes to go. We'll get a clean sheet of ice and come back with more in a moment. Both teams are back at center ice, and we are ready to get period number 2 underway. Both teams still feeling each other out as we are scoreless here to start the second. There's the whistle. We get an offside.
Well, the refs have seen enough in this one now, and they're going to get offsetting penalties or coincidentals.
And it's 4 against 4 here with the puck set to drop.
4-on-4, you want to utilize north, south, east, west, and capitalize on the speed with the extra ice available. You can bet your coaching staff is going to put some pretty quick players out there.
Directed over to Tucker. Here's a shot. Denied by the goaltender. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. We've still got zeros on the board. They win the draw and go on the attack. Find some space in the corner. Quick shot! Fantastic save!
Reimer's all over that save. I mean, he's dialed in and he recognizes where he has to be at the right time.
Drives it to the crease! And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Potvay's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. We're still scoreless. Slides in off the wing after the centerman tied him up. Oh, making his presence felt with a hit. Moves it quickly over to Kyrou. He's got a step. Oh, that just looked like indecisiveness there, Cheryl.
Yeah, and a lack of confidence as well, James. When you're in all alone, you have to know exactly what you want to do, and you have to play with authority.
The Blazers get a hold of the puck along the boards. There's a firm collision. Nice zone entry from the middle. Puts it on net. Scores! The deadlock broken as we finally see the game's first goal. And will it hold up now?
Now in the second half of the game, so it certainly took a while, James. I don't think you change your mindset now that you have the lead. You got to continue to attack and try and put in another one.
Toronto's got a one-goal lead here in period number 2.
And it's been an ugly one, hasn't it, James? I mean, they're lucky to have the lead. They have not had the puck on their stick, and this is a real deflator for their opponent.
Moves around along the half wall. Shot! He scores! Lights the lap on the one-timer!
Great placement, but he had to get the one-timer off quickly, James, because he didn't have much time and space in that net front area. You know that they're going to close quickly on you when you find that that puck comes across.
Toronto's now taking a 2-goal lead here in the second.
That's a huge goal. That's going to give him a 2-goal cushion. You can see the excitement on the bench right now. That's all it takes to have an impact. They put it in the net. Now they can take a deep breath and go play with creativity.
Takes a shot. Can't connect as it goes off a stick. Scooped up along the wall by Cournoyer. They've got the defense outnumbered. He scores!
I love the way they were able to execute on this odd man rush, James. Really use the ice to their advantage, manipulating their opponent, the ice that they did have, and then they were able to capitalize when the shot came their way.
The Blazers get the break they need here late in the second.
Sometimes when it gets late in a period, you have more urgency in your step, and they were certainly more aggressive in that last shift, and it showed and they attacked the net.
They take possession as he locks them up off the faceoff. Quick pass to Schuster. And the middle frame almost done. Poked away at center by Marner. Picked up along the wall by Fedotenko. Slapped away by the blocker. Big save right at the end. The Blazers have had no shortage of good looks so far tonight, but they still trail here as we approach the second intermission. All right, we've played now 40 minutes in this one, and still a critical 20 minutes still needs to be played. Go stretch your legs, grab that final snack, because the third period is just around the corner. In the books. Big third period coming up for both teams, and we're ready to go. Well, the moment of truth for both teams here as we are underway in the third. 2/3 of the way to the finish line in this one for regulation time. Cheryl, how do you view it?
The Blazers are trailing in the game here, James, but there's 20 minutes of runway left, and they continue with like they did through the first 40 minutes, managing the puck, owning it in the offensive zone. They will cash in on their opportunities.
Quick feed to Andrew. Moves the puck along the half wall. Good defensive stop with the poke check. And now he moves it quickly to McGinn. Good hit to bump him off the puck. Blocked in front. Here's a blast. And the stick is best friend on that save right there.
Well, he gets a great read on that wrist shot, James, and sometimes it can be difficult because with a quick release, the shot can be disguised, but he does a great job of getting in front of it and making the save.
And a solid save on the play there. They are really feeling it now here in the O-Zone. Here's a chance. And he keeps that one out. Moves it to Larkin. Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. And that's offside, stopping the play. The Blazers. Have been the busier team in the offensive zone, but they still trail in the third. The Maple Leafs take control of the faceoff. He grabs the puck here at the point. And now it's grabbed by Domi. The Blazers look to start the transition game. Baumgartner's crossed the line and gained the zone. Comes up with a glove save.
He's got such a deceptive shot. I mean, he can disguise it at will. Pulls it into his body, rolls a wrist, gets it off in a hurry, but the goalie makes the save.
Temperature's boiling over late here, Cheryl.
Boiling because there's certainly frustration as well. And when you're feeling frustrated, it's easy to just drop the gloves.
And that'll do it after that one.
Got to know who you're fighting, and he landed a perfect one right there and took him down. The road team's bench is banging their sticks, standing up as they cheer on their player, and that tilt went their way.
Play set to resume here finally after a spirited scrap just moments ago. Good read by the winger as the two centers tie up. Here's a short pass to Andrechuk. The pass in front! And it goes off a stick and off target. Delayed penalty coming up here. He got all of that hit. And the puck stopper tags his man to get the extra attacker on the ice. Goaltender gave him nothing as it goes off the side of the net. There's the whistle, and here's the call.
Bodies everywhere, complete chaos, multiple calls on the play, and the team is certainly going to be behind the 8 ball as they have to kill a few off.
The Blazers send out their man advantage unit at a most critical time of the game.
he's been dialed in right from puck drop, and he has been under siege, James. Nice job to hold on to that puck. Now they can hit the reset button.
Larkin's ready for the draw as we get set to resume this power play. The Blazers going to work on offense. Denies him on the play. And he sacrifices his body to block the shot.
When your team's leading in the third period, it's those types of plays that get you the recognition. You're sacrificing your body to take away the shot lane. That's great work.
Trying to gain a step. He scores! Oh, that was gorgeous!
This is deflating if you're the team that just got scored on in the dying seconds of the third period. You felt like you had the game in the bag and you gave it away. But on the other side, there's a ton of momentum, energy, and emotion.
The Blazers' last goal, Cheryl.
It is massive, isn't it? And the timing is impeccable. Right at the end of the game, you find a way to get the equalizer, and this really puts the opponent on their heels. It tightens up their sticks, so they have to attack and find a way to get to the net.
Denied that one.
That's a great save, but the goaltender had to get out to the top of his crease, take away all the ice, and make himself as big as possible.
Grabs the puck here at the blue line. Scores! And they've gone in front thanks to the power play goal.
Well, it's all about manipulating the PK, and that's what they did so well to take advantage of that opportunity. Oh, this is why you play the game, James. Dying seconds of the third period, and you get the go-ahead goal. That could be the game winner right there, and they're certainly celebrating like it is.
While the centers are jammed up, nice job by the winger to steal the puck. Great heads-up play to poke it away in the offensive end. And we are all over with this one tonight. The Blazers pick up the win, and Cheryl, you really got to look at special teams. They generated those opportunities and took advantage.
Yeah, and they were able to get the man advantage because they were putting their opponent in vulnerable spots. That's what happens when you dictate play, but you have to capitalize. They did a great job of it.
All right. The end of the game has happened. Shit happens. Yeah, I didn't. Nobody sees that one happen. It's like you roll your eyes in the back of your head and you're like, fuck! You do. You're like, you don't think so? Hey? Be an athlete, alright? Be an elite professional athlete, alright? And have something like that happen, alright? Not only you, but everybody else on your fucking team is going, oh fuck. Right? And then someone's gonna get blamed. You guys don't understand how this works? Huh? You guys think this is fucking easy? No. Being a part of this, and we don't have a life when you think about it. Our life is so private that nobody even knows when we leave. Yeah. It's fucked up. I mean, when I think about it, it's fucked up. When it was nice, the paycheck is nice, right? And everything else, but the lifestyle and everything else, man, I can't even show myself in public half the fucking time. Right? It's that fucked up. I show myself in public, the fucking cops turn around and arrested me, fuck. Right? They wanted their fucking 15 seconds of fucking fame. Officer Klassen gonna get his 15 seconds of fucking fame in the fucking courtroom, because I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna rip his fucking career apart. Right on the fucking spot. I can't wait for that motherfucker to get on the fucking stand. Him and I are gonna have a fucking talk in the courtroom, because I'm gonna represent myself, and he is fucked. He's screwed. I'll rip his reputation right out the fucking door. I'll show the judge that he's a corrupt cop and that he's a piece of shit. Right? I have that bark in me from my grandfather. See, my grandfather was a person who, he was a fighter. He was an enforcer in hockey for the Jonestown Jets, and he was also in line for the NHL. Right? He was on the farm team for the NHL for the Pittsburgh Penguins. Alright? He always fought and stood up for people, for our rights and freedoms. And then my grandmother, she picked him out, right? She chased him down because she had been watching him for game after game after game, and told him that he needs a real job. So he got a real job, as she said, right? He was a firefighter, right? Back then, there was job application in the newspaper that said, do you want to join the fire department? Yes or no, basically, right? And the fire department, when my grandfather applied to be a part of the fire department, they looked at him and they seen his credentials and they're like, yeah, you're automatically hired just because you already know what it takes to be a team player and to serve the community and give back to the community, because that's what us athletes do. Do any of you understand that? No? Maybe not in this day and age. I'll tell you something. Us athletes, we give back to the community non-stop, always. And we know folks in the community. Okay? Why do we do that? Well, why wouldn't you? Wouldn't you want to know some friendly people? Wouldn't you want to be involved in a community and live in a community where we all help each other and we all succeed together? Huh? Maybe that's just too much common sense, I guess, coming out of my mouth, right? Because I spit a lot of common sense out of my mouth, and I piss a lot of people off with the things I say that comes out of my mouth. I know. I still think Justin Trudeau and Chrystia Freeland, we need to drag them into the street and hang them. Or we'll shoot them. One or the other. Yeah. They're guilty of treason. Yeah. They're completely guilty of treason. And I don't have to put up with that shit. Nope. Especially not in Alberta. No. Hey, you try, you commit treason here in Alberta. See how fast your ass gets shot. Yeah, they'll put you 6 feet in the fucking ground real quick here. I'm not even kidding you. Right? This is why I live in a free state. This is why I live in Alberta. Alright? I can get away with the shit I'm saying right now on the mic. Alright? If I was in Ontario or fucking Manitoba or some shit like that, in a fucking far liberal fucking state, oh, they'd lock me up, throw away the fucking key, man. They can't touch me here. They're not allowed to touch me here. Danielle Smith protects me here. So does Pierre Poilievre and a bunch of other conservatives. Yeah. Can't fuck with me here. Nope. Because we turning around, we going after corruption. And we've been going after corruption for the last 4.5 months. And we breaking every single one of these motherfuckers. And each and every one of these motherfuckers has to answer for this shit. They stole our money. Yeah. Those MPs, those liberal MPs that you trusted in your riding and your hood and everything else, they stole your money. They sold you out. Huh? What about that one? Last time I checked, anybody from the hood, anybody from the community, we don't sell each other out. We're always there for each other. You don't turn around and sell nobody out. Why are you doing that one? They turn around. Now we're finding out that there's certain members of parliament, right, that are now guilty of corruption. Bad news bears. Okay? They stole from us. Treason is punishable by death. Everybody. You all know this. Treason is punishable by death. That's it. Especially when you sell out your country, you sell out the people, and you leave your people homeless, living in tents on the street. Wow. 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 And that motherfucker had the nerve to fly over to fucking Ukraine and sit there and go, I'm gonna give you guys $300 million. Yep. Wow. Fantastic. You're a fucking loser. Right? You can't look in your own backyard at everything around our streets. You can't pick up our people. That $300 million could have just solved our homeless crisis and taken the people off the street, but no. Of course, we gotta give money to another fucking country. You guys call that a leader? I call that a fucking retard. He's a fucking moron. He has the IQ of a fucking fruit roll-up. He's a fucking idiot. And if we don't kill him in the street soon, somebody fucking will. One of these days, his motorcade is gonna get bombed. Yeah, Trudeau. I'm warning you, motherfucker. One of these days, you're gonna be driving around and somebody's just gonna bomb your ass, man. Somebody's gonna kill you right in the street. You are a traitor. You need to disappear, man. You need to literally... Justin Trudeau, I'll give you some advice, alright? You literally need to change your identification. You need to change your look. And you need to take your family and leave. And go to a non-extradition country and not tell anybody where you go. And just delete everything. Because if not, us Canadians, we're gonna find you. And eventually, we're gonna kill you. Because your treason is punishable by death. I can threaten you with the death penalty, motherfucker, because you're guilty of treason. I can get away with threatening you with death. Oh yes, I can. So, are you gonna do the right thing and step down? Because the only way you're gonna avoid prosecution, right? Criminal prosecution, is if you step down. If you try and run for the next election, you're fucking done, man. Someone's gonna kill you in the street. You can't go. You can only have your security for so long, asshole. They're only gonna protect you for so long, and then those guys are gonna turn around. They're gonna look at everything and they're gonna be like, "What are we? Who are we protecting? We're protecting some kind of coward who turns around and steals from our own people? We can't do this." They're not gonna do it, man. I'm telling you. Eventually, your own security force is gonna turn on you. You know why? Because will not serve or protect a person who is literally stealing from the people and lying to us and hurting us. You're hurting our country. You're destroying our country. We have people living in tents on the street. This is ridiculous. I'm disgusted. Justin Trudeau needs to go. Like I said to all of you, if I had the absolute money I have in GTA, right? The over $140 million, right? I'm gonna tell you something right now, okay? $4 million would disappear out of that money. $1 million for me, $1 million for each of my girls, okay? And then the rest of it, I give it to the people. I give it back to the community. Let's get things started. Let's get people off the street. Let's give them housing. Let's give them stability. Right? How come nobody's doing that? How come that's not priority number one? It should be priority number one. Not the war over there and not this and that. No. What about our own backyard? Look in our own backyard. Look at this one. This is where you have to focus everything. Your money, everything. Get our citizens off the street. Get them the help they need. Give them stability. Give them financial support for some months so that they can actually graduate from being off the street and transitioning into a real lifestyle. Because I was one of those people. Like, I was right there at the bottom barrel. That's why I'm speaking like this. That's why I'm talking like this. Nobody likes to hear it. Nobody wants to hear it half the time, and they tune it out. Right? Because it's facts. Right? The fact is that we need to turn around and get our own people off the street. Winter's coming. You want all those people to die? That's my question. That's my question to all of you. Huh? You all better be concerned about this one. It may be summertime now, it may be spring, but winter is coming, and all those people are homeless. How many more people are gonna die this year? When it becomes minus 30 and minus 35, and they're outside. You guys think I'm lying? And you think I'm making things up? I'm not. We should be taking this should be high priority. Above everything else. Above a stupid water main break. Above any of that crap. You need to get the people off the street. Right? They're there because their lives fell apart. They need help. They're screaming for help, and we're not helping them. We're just leaving them there. That's disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting. I can't. Most of you who call yourselves, Sochi, you call yourself a mayor leader. You're not a leader. You're weak sauce. You are not a leader of Edmonton. You are the fucking biggest joke on the fucking planet, man. You can't even turn around and Sochi, you are a fucking idiot. You're a fucking moron. Alright? And Nenchi, if you turn around and try to run for mayor, you fat fuck, alright? You queer bait bastard, you better sit down and eat yourself some fucking cupcakes and shut the fuck up before I roast and toast your fucking ass on social media. Alright? I will fucking destroy you on social media, man. I'll fucking roast and toast you big time. I know a lot of you have said, you know, you want me for premier and you want me for president. Not right now. It's not my time. It will come in time, though. It will come in time. Yep. About 10 years from now. 10 years from now, I'll probably be a member of cabinet in Canada here with the Conservatives in about 10 years time. Give it or take, right? Yeah. Everybody loves me and the things I say, and I stand up for truth and straight facts. And I don't like liars, and I don't like corruption. I don't stand corruption, and I won't tolerate corruption. And I'll fight it until it puts me 6 feet in the fucking ground.